By dawn, it was clear this catastrophe was far from over. As the temperature rose and winds whipped up, the giant menacing fire front grew even larger. Around 8:30, another home near Kersbrook was lost. It was one of many. On the ground, there were battles to save others. The Kersbrook Primary School also under threat. Just as flames were about to consume it, Country Fire Service crews arrived. A vital part of the community, saved by the very people who need it most.
There were some fire embers there and it caught fire, so the CFS were out here in time.
Just putting out these spot fires and so the school doesn't go up. I mean, it's been a long time in my life, with my two kids going here, and yeah, so it's good that it's saved.
At the same time, residents across the fire ground were scrambling to flee a fire they thought had passed them by, but that returned with frightening speed.
This place was safe last night. I was communicating with my parents and everything was cool. And yeah, it's just turned around really, really quickly this morning. I'm just going to get my dad's pump going, and then we'll get my mum out safely as soon as possible, turn the sprinklers on, and then we're out of here.
Those not fleeing immediately, making plans to, scrambling to do what they could before they left, in the hope their home might be spared.
We're just getting ready to go, going to pack up and leave. As soon as we know that we can get through, and pretty much we're ready to go. We're just watching this fire now. We've got the sprinklers on.
At the moment I'm trying to work out which is our best way to get out.
One family determined to stay and fight against all advice and all odds.
We're staying to help fight it. But I mean, if I can stop it with hoses and bags and stuff, but if a big gust of wind comes up, it's unbearable. I drop the hose, I'm inside. And then when the fire's gone, if it's safe, we're out here on burnt land and we'll try and fight it.
With so many lives and property in the line of fire and valiant fire crews struggling to protect them all, authorities address the gravity of this emergency.
The State Coordinator, Gary Burns, who is also the Commissioner for Police in South Australia, has declared the fires in South Australia a major emergency.
Residents in the Adelaide Hills are being confronted by a fire which hasn't been seen in the hills since the 1983 bushfires of Ash Wednesday. We're not really in the mode of putting fires out at the moment, we're in the mode of protecting people's lives and property.
The lives in the line of fire, not only human, some animals left to fend for themselves, others rescued if there was time. This ominous warning to the people choosing to stand by their homes or anxiously watching its approach.
We cannot guarantee that there will be emergency services support that will come and protect you in circumstances where the fire is bearing down on your property.
Police not confirming reports this blaze had begun with one person's disastrous decision to use an incinerator.
We're still undertaking our investigations into the fire. Obviously it's quite early in relation to the fire and it's quite difficult to get people into that area because it is a very dangerous area.
A dangerous area that increased by the minute. Alice Montfries, 9 News.